From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm KRWG.
And I'm Mikey Tonko. Life just got trickier for New Mexico's NCAA Division universities. It's all because of the way they keep records for student athletes who may now be paid for their talent.
The New Mexico Foundation for Open Government has sued both the University of New Mexico and New Mexico State. They say the universities are refusing to disclose revenue-sharing agreements with student athletes under the state's Inspection of Public Records Act. The universities claim these records are protected by the Privacy Act. The plaintiff says the lawsuits are the first cases of their kind in the country. Every year, the Las Cruces Police Department honors the city's only officer killed in the line of duty. It's called Operation Not in Vain. From April through August, police made more than 250 arrests, 1,000 traffic stops, and more than 800 contacts with residents. Police say a 12% reduction in crime shows the operation is effective. It honors Officer Jonah Hernandez, who was killed while on duty on February 11, 2024.
The Las Cruces Police Department is finding ways to help combat the rise in crime. One of the things they've started is the use of cameras and drones.
Last Thursday, they showed off their new real-time crime center, allowing technicians to monitor live feeds from closed-circuit cameras and drones. These feeds will give technicians data and criminal history that will be given to officers on scene. Police Chief Jeremy Story says the center will help officers track down offenders and hold them accountable.
Even young adults. We had a shooting over the weekend at Young Park again. Luckily, nobody was actually shot, but we recovered 40 casings from the parking lot. Now, because part of the infrastructure at the park has already been installed, we have that shooting on video, on a camera, and so we can go after those perpetrators and make sure they're held accountable for the crimes that they committed.
Police are still testing out drone technology. They hope the center will be up and running soon.
Well, I've been loving this gorgeous weather we've been having.
I couldn't agree more. Raven is next with the first look at weather.
Thank you. Let's take a look now. We are going to be seeing a lot of cloud cover in all directions. There is a 55% chance of rainfall tonight in the next few hours, but you know it could change at any moment. Outside, there is a bit of a breeze, as you could see if you look closely at the tree. There are some people walking as well. However, make sure to carry an umbrella just in case. Let's take a look at our current conditions too. So our skies are partly cloudy with a temperature of 82 degrees right now, so it's not too hot. We have some winds coming from the southeast at 7 miles per hour with 38% humidity. Meanwhile, we have 54 degrees for our dew point and our barometer is at 30.13 inches. Today, was a high of 90 degrees with an average of 80 with 65 as our low. We have a high of 98 in 1998 and a record low of 48 degrees in 2012. Our precipitation lies at 0.04 inches and 0.05 for the yearly rainfall. Now let's check back with Dayek and Mikey.
Studies from several organizations show the status of New Mexico's economy.
At the start of this Hispanic Heritage Month, a study from B2B Reviews shows 34% of small businesses in the state are Hispanic-owned, the highest percentage of any state in the nation. Another study by FlipSnack indicates New Mexico is the 8th easiest state in the country to start a career. Podium AI shows New Mexico employers have trouble finding workers. The state has the 5th highest number of job openings in the country, and 32% of those jobs are unfilled after 3 months. New Mexico State students are back on campus and got a warm welcome from the College of Agriculture, making NMSU full of Aggie pride.
Students and community members gathered outside of Gerald Thomas Hall for the Aggie Street Festival, celebrating the start of the fall semester. This is a chance to connect and feel a part of the Aggie family.
We mean it when we say welcome home, that we value them as students and we value them as people. And so we hope they take away that we care about their success, and we care about their engagement, and we care about establishing this sense of community.
It is a great way for students to find their place here at NMSU, showcasing clubs, organizations, and departments, from music and dancing to A Bug's Life. The Aggie Street Festival brings the Aggie spirit to life on campus. Stay tuned. Raven will be back with your national forecast.
But first, NMSU spirit was strong this weekend at the Gratitude Run. More on that when News 22 continues.
We're on the road again for another great season of Weekends with Yankee. And this year, it's going to be packed with adventure.
We're also dishing up the ultimate insider's guide to the most delicious food destinations and dishes from the region's most inspired chefs.
And we'll take you off the beaten path to some hidden gems you won't want to miss.
So join us, won't you, for a brand new season of Weekends with Yankee.
Tuesday at 2 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Hankins. To celebrate 40-plus years of Bob Ross on television, we're doing something special. In the Best of the Joy of Painting series, I'm presenting Bob's final unseen masterpieces exclusively to public television. These are paintings he created in preparation for episodes he didn't get to record, and I'm pleased to be able to share them with you. Please tune in as the joy continues.
Saturday morning at 10 on KRWG Public Media.
A new study finds even more benefits from the Mediterranean diet. That's a plant-based way of eating that focuses on fruits and vegetables, whole grains, beans, and seeds. Previous studies have shown the diet can reduce the risk for diabetes, high cholesterol, dementia, memory loss, depression, and cancer. Now, scientists say it can also reduce your risk of gum disease. It was published Monday on the Journal of Periodontology. The semester here on campus is young and students are happy to be here. The university actually has an official way to show gratitude.
This past weekend, the university sponsored the 4th annual Gratitude Run. The event had many, for the first time, witness the sense of community here in southern New Mexico.
Oh yeah, 100%. Seeing everybody out here coming together just to do this one run is definitely a lot bigger than it seems. Everyone pushing each other together, especially along the runs, and with my friends too, so it was a great time.
With event goers winning and leaving in high spirits, NMSU students and local residents hope to continue to see the NMSU spirit going strong. Raven is back with our national weather forecast.
Thanks, Dayak. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first map. We're going to be seeing, as you can tell from the orange and red hues, that the temperatures are really up there in the 90s and 80s. Look at Phoenix at 104 degrees. There is some cool spots here on the northeast, with New York and Washington in the 70s. Looking at the next map, we're going to be seeing some wind here in the Midwest. We're going to be seeing it in the upper New Mexico, upper Texas, Colorado, and Nebraska area. Looking towards the next map, we're going to be checking out the October average highs, which is a look forward. We're going to be seeing around some 70-degree weather in our area and possibly 80s, but the more up you go, we'll be in the 50s and 60s. That's all I have for the maps, but please don't go anywhere because I will be back with your local forecast.
I'm Samantha Brown. Join me for the premiere season of Places to Love. I'm finding the destinations, the experiences, and the people who make us feel like we are really a part of a place. It's why I have a love of travel and why these are my places to love.
Saturday at 7 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Hi, I'm Casey Counts, inviting you to join us for Fronteras, A Changing America, at its new time, Thursday nights at 7, followed by Colores, New Mexico at 7:30. We cover the issues impacting the borderland and talk to people driving change in our communities. Right here on KRWG Public Media, thanks to your support.
Nashville, Tennessee, home to season 46 of This Old House. We're headed south to help a young family of 4 renovate their historic 1929 cottage damaged by a tornado. Join us on a brand new season of This Old House.
Saturday at 1 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at your local temperatures now. In Farmington, we have 79, Santa Fe 68, Clovis here 77, as well as in Albuquerque, Gallup with 75, Socorro 78, 67 in Ruidoso, Roswell with 81, 92 in Las Cruces, and in Deming 81. Looking at tomorrow's, we're going to be seeing a lot of 80 degrees. Farmington 84, Santa Fe with 78, Clovis 85, Roswell 86, 72 in Ruidoso, Gallup with 84, as well as the same in Albuquerque, Deming at 86, the same as Las Cruces. Now tonight in Alamogordo, it will be a little chilly, 65 degrees for the low with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow we'll have a thunderstorm possibly and partly cloudy skies, 86 for the high. Looking at truth or consequences next, we are seeing storms both tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 85 and tonight is going to be in the 61 area. Now looking at Silver City, we are seeing storms again both days, 77 as the high, and 56 for the low. And looking last but not least at Las Cruces here, we are seeing some clear up of the rain, 65 for the low and 86 tomorrow for the high with a storm. Now let's go back to the desk.
Well, Saturday was a rough one for Aggie football.
And Diego can tell us more about that because he's next with sports.
Thanks, guys. Coming up in sports, that is correct. The NMSU football team has a lot to think about as they return home from Louisiana. You can toss that remote because News 22 Sports is next.
I'm Eric Johnson, host of Garden Smart. Each week we travel the country north to south, east to west, exploring some of the most exciting gardens, as well as talking to industry horticulturalists about design principles, new plants, and also how you can be more successful with your home garden.
Saturday at 2:30 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
Welcome to the LBJ Presidential Library in Austin, Texas. As an author, journalist, television commentator, and CEO of the LBJ Foundation, I've talked to some of the biggest names and best minds of our day about our nation's rich history and the issues of our times. Now we'll bring some of those conversations straight to you. I hope you'll join us.
Sunday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back, guys. I'm Diego Gallegos, and let's talk sports. Now, this weekend was pretty rough for the Aggie program. The NMSU women's volleyball team starts us off, as they started the season out strong at least, and is looking to continue their success against the rival New Mexico Lobos. Now, last time the Aggies took the court, they took all 6 sets against the New Haven Chargers. That makes it 9 straight sets for the Aggies winning. Wow. Junior Maggie Lightheart has dominated, totaling 93 kills in just 29 sets so far this season. Meanwhile, the Battle of I-25 will take place on back-to-back days. The first match will be tonight in Albuquerque, and the second duel will be here in Las Cruces. Catch the Aggies at the Pan Am tomorrow at 6 p.m. Now, kicking it to the field, the NMSU women's soccer team has had a rough start to the season. Their 2-1 loss against Long Beach State on Sunday notched the Aggies to 1-9. Ouch! The Beach began strong, scoring a goal in the first 3 minutes of the game. NMSU then managed to respond before half, but then they were washed away by the wave at the beginning of the second. Wipeout. Goalkeeper Valerie Guha has been taking some hits so far this season, facing 29 total shots so far. The Aggies will kick the Conference USA season off when they host Sam Houston next Saturday at 7 p.m. And continuing with the Aggie struggles, the NMSU football team suffered their first loss of the season in Ruston, Louisiana this past weekend. The story of the game was Louisiana Tech's high-powered offense. The Bulldogs would score on both of their first 2 possessions, highlighted by a long bomb, 40-yard passing touchdown to take a 10-0 lead. 2 more touchdowns brought that deficit to 24. The Aggies managed to score 14 points going into half, but the Bulldogs then responded with 22 unanswered points to put the game away. Next up, the Aggies will travel to Albuquerque to take on in-state rival the New Mexico Lobos. And that's all for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action tomorrow. Still ahead on News 22, Raven will be back to take a look at your 5-day forecast. But first, these 3 nuns made a daring escape. Interesting. More on that when News 22 continues.
The thought of getting rid of a vehicle you love but no longer need can conjure up mixed feelings. Lots of great memories of road trips, vacations, and special moments. But you're not really using it anymore and it's kind of taking up space. Here's the thought. Donate it to KRWG Public Media. proceeds support KRWG-TV, and you will have another great memory of that old thing. Get started at KRWG.org. KRWG Public Media, powered by you. KRWG is proud to partner with Giving Docs, an online service offering you all the tools needed to write your will at no cost. While you don't have to leave KRWG in your estate plan or will, including KRWG will provide generations to come with programs that will educate, enlighten, and inspire. Visit krwg.org/legacy to get started today. KRWG Public Media, powered by you.
Let's take a look at our top stories.
NMSU and UNM are being sued for refusing to disclose revenue-sharing agreements with student athletes. The lawsuits are the first of their kind in the country. New Mexico State students are back on campus and got a warm welcome with a festive street fair from the College of Agriculture.
Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast to change the subject. So Wednesday we will be having a thunderstorm, possibly. Thursday as well, but you know, the weather can change up. We will be having a high of 86 tomorrow with a low of 65, 88 and 66 on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we'll be seeing mostly sunny skies, 90 degrees and 65 on Friday, 91 and 66 on Saturday, and on Sunday, 93 and 65. What a hot weekend. Well, that's all I have.
It's going to be hot, yeah. And that's all for News 22 Tuesday. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow for more news, but don't go too far because Zaira Sanchez Aguilar will be back with Noticias 22 en Español. I'm Taya Carriola.
And I'm Mikey Tonko. From all of us here at News 22, Raven, Diego, Tayek, and myself, have a wonderful night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, es un gusto volver a saludarlos. Mi nombre es Zaira Sánchez Aguilar y estas son las breves de hoy con Noticias 22. La operación Not in Vain, o conocida No en Vano en español, es en memoria del oficial caído Jonah Hernández, del Departamento de Policía de las Cruces, quien fue asesinado en acto de servicio el febrero del año pasado. Del 28 de abril al 29 de agosto se han hecho más de 250 arrestos, 1,000 multas de vialidad y más de 800 contactos consensuados con residentes de las Cruces. A través del mes de julio, el Departamento de Policía de las Cruces reportó una reducción del 12% en crimen, demostrando el impacto de la operación. También han implementado el uso de cámaras y drones para ayudar a combatir el incremento del crimen. El jueves pasado, el Departamento de Policía de las Cruces presentó un nuevo centro de delitos, permitiendo a los técnicos supervisar las transmisiones en tiempo real, proporcionando datos e historial criminal que serán entregados a los oficiales en la escena, ayudando a que puedan lograr su trabajo de manera más eficiente. El jefe de policía, Jeremy Story, dijo que el centro ayudará a los oficiales a localizar a los delincuentes. Uno de los resultados se evidenció en el último tiroteo en Young Park, en el cual recuperaron 40 casquillos de bala y más pruebas, gracias a que las instalaciones de la infraestructura ya contaba con cámaras instaladas. La policía espera que el centro esté en funcionamiento pronto, ya que por el momento continúan haciendo pruebas con los drones. Eso ha sido todo por mi parte. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. No olviden seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales. Nos encuentran como NMSU Noticias 22. Bonita noche.